This is me.
Just kidding, this is me. Hello, my name is Amanda and welcome to my channel, Always Popular, where I will be talking about pop culture, music, film, drama, and fan videos. Hello and Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel, Always Popular. I'm Amanda, your host, and let's get into this week's episode. When it comes to music, what is the first thing in a song that catches your attention? The tone of someone's voice, or the chords and the melody in the song, or the lyrics that tell a story? There are many elements that make up a hit song. However, in the music industry, it's not a requirement to write your own songs, but it could be an advantage for some people. In this video, I will be discussing and talking about songwriters and popular music. Quite simply, does being your own songwriter really make you a better artist? When it comes to hit songs, who writes your favorite singers or band's favorite songs? Them or a team of people writing for them? Lately, when watching other people's videos or just scrolling on Reddit, some people don't like the fact that their favorite artist is not involved in the songwriting process, or weirdly enough, of other singers, fans will call out entertainers and say they're not that talented just because they don't write their own songs. I mean, seriously? Well, guess what? It's not that big of a deal. Not everyone needs to write their own songs, nor have the time to do so. Many people have grueling schedules to rehearse dancing, singing, playing instruments, or even leading a band. Just because certain artists don't write their songs, that doesn't make them less talented. Many entertainers like Rihanna, Britney Spears, Dionne Warwick, Celine Dion, and many others don't write their own songs. However, they have a long legacy of huge hits that generations of people can remember forever. Prime examples like My Heart Will Go On, All By Myself, and Oops, I Did It Again, Baby One More Time, Umbrella, SOS, Then You Came, and so much more. One trait that all these songs have is that they are all relatable and still have a personal connection to their audience. You don't have to write every song in your catalog, and that doesn't make you less personable to your fans. You can still be personable and have a massive fan base of music listeners. That's why every singer has a team of hit songwriters. You can't do everything all the time. Along with being personable, diversity in song compositions are important. For example, Rihanna has a huge catalog of diverse, fun, dance club, and R&B and pop songs. She has had a lot of memorable songs, and even some of her earliest songs are still very remembered to this day. With her mega hit songs like SOS and Pon de Replay, these songs are labeled as classic songs of hers and more than 20 years old and could be considered timeless songs. But did she write these songs? No, she didn't have to. Her stage presence, personality, and choreography on stage was good enough to give electrifying performances. She only had 3 to 4 songwriters on each of those 2 tracks, SOS and Pon de Replay, and they were both really big songs at the time that they came out. In addition, she has had a total of 14 #1 hit songs on the Billboard Hot 100 and is one of the youngest females on the list. She has proven to be a star hitmaker without lifting a finger. Another example would be another 2000s entertainer, Britney Spears, the undisputed pop queen of the 2000s. All Britney had to do was to show up, and her unmatched choreography live, all she had to do was to go to dance rehearsals and gymnastics lessons. Even though she has been highly criticized throughout her entire career from lip sync allegations and not singing well live, however, she doesn't have to be the top vocalist of her generation to do well. She has proven that many times. She has had very little contribution to her songs, but with a pop domination songwriting team of Max Martin and Dennis Pop, she never had to do anything. She had mega success with all her albums, and her songs are timeless dance pop gems many people still dance to on TikTok today, from I'm a Slave for You, Circus, Baby One More Time, and the endless amount of hits that make up her career today. So don't hold it against her. For my last example, choosing Queen Bee, Beyonce. The main reason I'm choosing Beyonce is because people ranting about her for stupid reasons. First of all, the full package performer, Beyonce has many talents and knows how to put on a show. She is known for her dancing, stage presence, and larger-than-life visual productions when performing. Interesting that people want to discredit her work in songwriting. She has co-written multiple songs of her own ever since her Destiny's Child days. Just because she is very collaborative doesn't mean she doesn't know how to write songs on her own. From having 10 to 12 writers on one song doesn't mean anything. She likes working with others, and since she was a teenager, she's been a part of the writing process since then. co-writer or sole writer, she is still doing her part. So why is it a big deal when Beyonce has multiple writers on a track when other performers have just as much writers as she does? Her critics and haters are nitpicking about little things that really are not that important. As long as the song is good, that's all that matters. Also, Beyonce has won many accolades for her songwriting as well. She was also the first Black woman to win the ASCAP Songwriter of the Year for 2 consecutive years in a row in 2001 to 2002. So why are people so pressed and triggered by this? She has already proven that she can write her own songs and has a catalog of songs to do so, with songs like Mine, Mood Forever, My First Time, and many more. In other words, many musicians and bands write their own music and others aren't meant to be songwriters. Sometimes certain people in the music industry are either one profession or the other. Very little are both, and if there are some people who are great at both performing and songwriting, they should consider themselves lucky. Many people are like that. Some examples like Ryan Tedder from One Republic, Louis Tomlinson and Liam Payne from One Direction, Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish, and the list goes on. Also, if people are songwriters, more power to them as well, and they get more royalties as well. What are your thoughts on these performers? Who do you think should showcase their writing more often? If you made it this far, thanks for listening and watching, and you'll hear me in the next episode.